Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. We gonna make it. All right, man. We gonna make it. The Baltimore Orioles definitely ain't gonna make it. The Texas Rangers took care of them. Seen how that went. The Houston Astros put a beating on them Twins. Only just need one more win. Who's gonna advance? We'll see today. All right, welcome to Millz Player Prop Shop with the Pick Dawgz. This is where we go over all the player props that's going to be going on in the games and see how we can put some money in your pocket and profit. All right, yesterday, man, great day. We went 4-1, cleared everything off the slate except for Dale Kramer over his Ks. Hit Javier over 4.5, hit Correa to get a hit Seager to get over 1.5 bases, Anthony Sanditar to get a hit too. Hey, man, and we did sprinkle on the Corey Seager home run prop as well. So, hey, we're trying to do the same thing today. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go over my best baseball player props. Then I'm going to head on over to the WNBA and go over those two best player props. Then I'm going to head on over to the ICE NHL and go over my best player props. All right, now first, let me know what you guys are betting on today, man. Who's your best player prop to get on top? What's your best two-team pair or lay to get us paid? And hey, man, what's your best bet? What's your best bet, man? Just let me know in the comments below. And hey, man, hockey's back. Do you got a hockey team? Let me know who's your hockey team. Did y'all see that boy Connor? All right, first player prop to get you on top. Who we looking at? I'm going to be looking at the Philadelphia Phillies. Give me Aaron Nola, over 4.5 Ks, hitting at a 60% clip. 60% clip throughout of his last 5 games. He was able to hit this player prop to get us on top. Player prop number 1. Player prop number 2. I'm going with Bryce Harper just to get a hit. When it comes down to it, we know what he did last game out, right? I think he's going to right his wrongs in here. I think he's going to make some big plays in the day. Probably even get a home run to where people aren't even going to be talking about that play no more. Take Bryce Harper to get a hit. Sprinkle on the home run. Player prop number 3. I'm taking Trey Turner over 1.5 total bases. Hit out a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games, he was able to do this. Yep, when it comes down to it, he's been one of the most consistent hitters over there for the Phillies. Player prop number 4. Who we looking at in this one? Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. It was good to me yesterday. I'm going again. Carlos Correa over just a base. That's it, man. He just has to get a base, man. When it comes down to it, it's the same odds as him getting a hit. But this is the difference, though. And let's just say he gets a walk. He's on first. Then all of a sudden, the guy gets a hit. He gets the second. There we go. We hit the base prop. Carlos Correa over just one base. That's player prop number 4. Player prop number 5. Arizona Diamondbacks. Who they taking on? We know who they taking on. They taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the Dodgers trying to dodge away a bullet and not get eliminated and swept, man. So what are we doing in this one? Where are we looking? I'm looking at Corbin Carrera. Over 1 hit. Hitting at an 80% clip. 4 out of his last 5 games, he was able to do this for us, man. Yep, he's going to be out there. I see him getting in the lineup at least 4 times. Lance Lynn, the Bulldogs, been playing like a chihuahua. I don't know how you going to throw him out there in Game 3. Game 3? Man, give me Sheehan or something, man. There's no way I'm getting Lance Lynn, but I guess you got to do what you got to do, right? Corbin Carrera just to get a hit. That's player prop number 5. Player prop number 6. Give me Brandon Profat. Over 3.5 Ks. Hitting at 100% clip. This game's to where he's going for 6Ks, 8. I really love this player prop, man. The reason why is because the Arizona Diamondbacks, if they gives up some runs, they're going to leave him out there. They're not going to waste none of their arms, I don't think. So we're taking Brandon Profat over 3.5 Ks. Those are all our baseball player props. Now, let's head on over to the WNBA. Them girls be hooping. Who? A'ja Wilson, over 21.5 points, man. The Las Vegas Aces taking on the New York Liberty is one of the games to where I love to watch. Why? Because we got A'ja Wilson on one side, and then we got it taking on Breanna Stewart on the other side. That's the next player prop that we're going to be shopping for, over 21.5 points. Breanna Stewart's been putting on a clinic all year out there for the New York Liberty, and these are the games to where the stars have to show up and score. But I think A'ja Wilson is going to be giving Breanna Stewart a little bit of physical, defense in there. But I like them both to go over their player props. A'ja Wilson over a player prop. Breanna Stewart over a player prop. All right. Now, look. We did all the shopping on the main course meal. Now, let's head on over to the dessert section. Let's head on over to the ice. And who we shopping for today? Connor Bedard. over 2.5 shots on goal. Connor Bedard, Chicago Blackhawks, #1 draft pick, man. This guy is great. He's the next Wayne Gretzky. I'm saying it right now. I only have one favorite player in hockey, and that's Connor McDavid. But I got room for another one. Come on over here, Connor Bedard. We're taking you over 2.5 shots on goal. You was able to hit this player prop for me yesterday. You're playing against the Boston Bruins. I'm taking them over 2.5 shots on goal. It's not going to be that low too long. Next player prop to get you on top. Who we looking at in this one? We're going to be looking at the Oilers. And who we like in this one? Connor McDavid. Over 3.5 shots on goal. He had 5 in one of the preseason games. That lets me know he's already out and ready to go. When it comes down to it, 3.5 shots on goal for Connor McDavid to be this low to start off just lets you know, man, he's going to be shooting these shots on goal. Consistently. Connor Bedard over 2.5. Connor McDavid over 3.5. Now, look, if you guys want to see my best bets and what I'm betting on, head on over to the site PickDawgz, man. We got it all up there for you. Can't go wrong. Check out my premium bets up there and team me up with your hottest cappers. MLB, NBA, NFL, college football, and MMA. Let's go. Time for the recap time. All right, we're taking Aaron Nola over 4.5 Ks. We're taking Bryce Harper just to get a hit. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases. Carlos Correa over a base. Corbin Carroll just to get a hit. Brandon Prefat over 3.5 Ks. WNBA, Asia Wilson over 21.5 points. Breanna Stewart over 20.5 points. Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal. Connor Bedard over 2.5 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we shopping and we shopping for props.